Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a little bit different. I am out excuse me, at garage sales. They've just started opening it up. I'm about a half an hour away from my house, and started the day off with a video game pickup. So I picked up an NES, some controllers, a few games, unfortunately an aftermarket power supply for $80 Canadian, which I know is pretty strange considering I just made a video about refurbishing one, which, by the way, sold the other day. Picked up for 25, sold it for 60, made a little bit of cash, so it helps out for today. It is very early. I went to the first sale at 5 to 7 because they opened up at 7. I wasn't so sure if the person would keep everything for me because it seems like he wanted more. So picked up for 80 bucks. I'll show you this hopefully at the end of the video, and hopefully we'll have a good day. I just went to a couple more sales, nothing too extravagant. A tripod picked up for $2. Just came from another sale, which is actually behind me right now. The only thing they had was some Kinect games for the Xbox 360 and a first-gen Xbox 360, which, you know, the ones that overheat pretty easily, so I didn't bother making an offer on that. There was no controllers, so nothing worth taking. So we're going to see what I can get today. Hopefully this makes a good video. Hopefully I find more than I have so far, so let's keep going. All right, so I am a few stops in. It's about 30 minutes since the last clip, and what I'm doing now, I'm just passing by all the early risers, we'll call it, setting up. I did pick up a bundle. It was a couple of old DS's, which some random games, nothing too special, but for everything, 40 bucks. So I'm about to head to this sale here, and then I'm going to head to a bunch of family sales. So wish me luck. All right, so I did a little bit better at this sale. 10 bucks, nothing too exciting. What I did was I picked up a Walkman and a Nintendo power supply, I think for Super Nintendo. Yeah, so 10 bucks, not bad. I asked her if she had anything else, you know, game related, all that. She said she got rid of it years ago. It was her kids, so it's all gone, but it's good to have an extra power supply. You never know where you're gonna find a Super Nintendo. So let's keep going. All right, so I pulled away. It was a few houses there. The last sale I went to, I was not able to show the front because there are a lot of people outside. So I just picked up some random Xbox games, Lego DC Villains. Ignore the price. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Lego Avengers, and then the creepiest game of all, Hello Neighbor. So I picked those up. They were shown as 5, 10, 15, 25, so I picked it up for 20. It's reasonable, so let's keep going. Just stopping by another garage sale. I went to one just before of the older couple. All they had was like older knickknacks, stuff like that. Really nothing too interesting. I'm hopeful for this one. It looks like they have a young family, so we'll see what we find. All right, at this last sale, I'm gonna do it quietly because we're very close. Picked up a couple of these mini CRT TVs, camping ones there, but they have power supplies too, so $2 for both. All right, it is 8:23. Went to a few more sales. Picked this up, Celebrity Deathmatch for original Xbox. I'm not really sure the worth, but never see that game. And then Platinum Hits Brute Force. He wanted $5 a piece. I offered 8, or offered 7. They said 8. I said sure, why not? So not a bad pickup. I definitely want to try out Celebrity Deathmatch. I remember that show when I was younger. So let's keep going. The things I do to find the technology. My GPS just told me to turn onto this street for one of the sales that I'm going to. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm sure the bottom of my car will be like Swiss cheese once I'm done going across this, and it's about 2 kilometers. All right, stopped by another sale. It's been a while, since probably a good hour since I found anything. Picked up these games, nothing too fantastic. The Guitar Hero maybe, and the Sega Superstars Tennis. Not sure if I have those. The DreamWorks Spirit Lucky's Big Adventure. Well, do with one of my kids, if anything. And then Tiger Woods PSP. So 35 bucks, not bad. Let's keep going. Okay, so after that video game reseller, nice guy though, I picked up if I can get the bag out of the way, sorry about the noise, a PlayStation Mini, PlayStation Classic, whatever it is. Alongside that, few titles. So ARMS for Switch, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and NHL 19 for 30 bucks total. I think the Animal Crossing's worth something. Not too sure about, well, definitely the sports game is not. And inside, I don't know if you could see this, there's some of these cards, these Amiibo cards, so it's a very cool pickup. So it is 3.5 hours in. Still finding things. I just picked up PlayStation Portable power supply for $1. I asked the seller if they still had the PSP. They do not. So things are going to start winding down, I'm assuming, very soon. I know it sounds weird to say it when it's only 10 o'clock, or 10:30. But we're going to see. I had a few people say they were going to call me because they had older games, things like that. I don't plan on staying here all day, so after a few more hours, not even actually, I'm going to head home, get something to eat, relax, because I'm tired, I'm getting a headache, and this is a very, very long day driving around. Just had to share this, so I'm stopping off at another sale back there. So I just went to one garage sale. They were, listening to heavy metal, all that. There's a bunch of guys standing out front. I open up one of the boxes, there's DVDs, things, so I always check for games or computer software I might need. Full of porn. I've never seen that at a garage sale, just out in front of somebody's house. Like, yeah, I don't judge, but seems like an odd thing to put out in front of your house when there's going to be kids or other people shopping. So that was the first. So I've stopped off at a pawn shop in the area as I wait for some of the people to maybe text or call for some of the stuff they might have. And my car's dirty. So, I don't know. We'll check it out inside. I'm definitely not recording in there. I'm pretty sure they don't want me to. All right, pawn shop was pretty good. I picked up these two games for the Atari Circus for the 2600. I'm assuming by that. There's no markings of what company made this. It just says Circus, so it's really strange. And then I found a PAL version of Winter Olympics. Nothing too exciting because we're Genesis over here, but pretty cool. So for the two, worked out a deal. It was supposed to be 20, gave it to me for 15. Not bad. So I went to the the flea market, and it's super empty in this area because they're doing the garage sale. So let's see if I can find anything. I found absolutely nothing there. So this is going to be it for my garage sale, like thrifting trip, I guess. I am done. I have a ton of things in the trunk right now, which I'm going to take home. I'm going to stop off and get a cup of coffee and something to eat. And I think we'll end this video just going through what I got. It is the very next day, and what I thought I'd do is we would go through everything that I picked up and just go through what my plans are really for everything. So, to get us started, we have this right here, this NES. Physically, it's in okay condition. I see nothing wrong with it. There's no cracks, anything like that. It's a little dirty. It might need a cleanup. Doesn't have a smell like the last one that I got. So this will not be staying, as I've already have an NES. And it came with some games. First of all, Mario Duck Hunt. It also has the manual, which I do plan on keeping. I do not need another copy of this. So I'll be packaging it in with the NES when I go to flip it. A copy of Dr. Mario. Just needs a little bit of a wipe down. I do not have a copy of this already, so this will be staying with me in my collection. And another game that will be staying with me, the 42-in-1 cartridge. I just love these multi-carts. I know usually the games on them are just hack jobs or ROM hacks, but I like collecting them. So that will be staying as well. It also came with, I get it out here, a turbo stick, which one of these older aftermarket controllers. So I don't think I'll be keeping this. Don't have too much of an interest in it. Comes with the usual cables, which I'm trying to get out. So the AV cables, which I'm probably just going to bundle with the system. Don't need another set of that. Came with not one, not two, but 3 original NES controllers. I'll be bundling probably 2 with the system, keeping 1 for the future in case I find another one. And unfortunately, another aftermarket power supply. So this I'll be selling with the system as I don't need it. So that is the very first item. Now let me get the next sack. So in this bag here, quite a few items. This all comes from the same sale. This one you did not see in the video previously, so I think I did mention it. Comes with not one, but two DS's. I'll just show you as I try to get it out of the bag. So there you go. They're a little dirty. They both work. They need a little bit of a cleanup. And this one came with a bonus game. So Incredible Hulk, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I will be flipping them because I do not need another DS. I think I have about 2 or 3 of this kind of model. Came with some basic shovelware games, so Yard Sale, Hidden Treasures, Ben 10, Backyard Baseball, 100 Classic Books, CSI. Oh, I'm not done yet. We also have the Jonas Brothers, Sherlock Holmes, Wappy Dog, High School Musical, another copy of the Jonas Brothers. No, not done yet. Nintendogs. We have Littlest Pet Shop, Backyard Hockey, Indiana Jones, Littlest Pet Shop Friends, and of course 2 chargers, which is great. So the plans for all this is I'm going to be getting rid of both the systems. I'll clean them up, put them for sale. I paid $40 for everything here. It's on the edge of what it's worth, in my opinion, but we're going to see if I can just recoup the costs. I might keep some of the sealed games. I like to have a little sealed game collection. I have a couple of boxes full of older games that are all sealed, going back from television, really. And yeah, I'll sell off the console, see if I can recoup my money, maybe make 20-30 bucks off of that. So that's it for this bag. We have another plastic bag full of items that we should get to now. Here is the next bag. It is quite full, so this is going to be a bit. It's from a bunch of different garage sales, as well as pawn shop, I believe. So I'll just grab whatever's on top first. So the copy of the Winter Olympics for the Mega Drive, that will be staying in the collection. Spirit, Lucky's Big Adventure, that will be staying here for my kids. They seem to enjoy it. NHL 19, that will be staying. PK Subban is one of my favorite players, so I wanted a copy with him on the cover. Amiibo Festival. I'm trying to collect as many of the Wii U games as I can. They're getting harder and harder to find, so that is staying. Tiger Woods PGA Tour. I probably won't be playing this, but be adding it to the PSP collection. Again, another system is getting harder to find. Celebrity Deathmatch. Really like watching this show, or I watched it a bunch of times when I was younger, so this will be staying. As well as a Brute Force. This also will be staying for the Xbox collection. Moving on. A weird game, Circus, which is definitely for the 2600, the Atari 2600, as you can see. There's nothing that's marking here who made it, so bit of a mystery, so that will be staying. We'll go through this a little bit quicker. So we have Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego DC Supervillains, Lego Marvel Avengers, Hello Neighbor, Guitar Hero. This I have not decided. I'm not massive on Guitar Hero, but I don't think it's worth tons of money, so it might stay, it might be sold off in a lot. Continuing on the games, we have Return to Castle Wolfenstein, SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Might trade that one in or sell it off. This is staying. Sega Superstars Tennis. Unfortunately, it's heavily water damaged, but everything is there. And for the collection, ARMS. This I definitely want to play. I might need an extra set of controllers to play it, though, with a second person. Moving on. Sorry for all the noise. It's hard to get some of these things out. We have one of those PlayStation Mini consoles. Haven't decided if I'm keeping it. I do have one already. And I know what you're saying. If you have one already, why did you buy another one? Mine, I never opened it. I kept it sealed in box as a collector's item. It has all the cables. Both controllers, as I scrounge around in the bag to find it. There we go. So, not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. I probably will. The PSP charger that I picked up for $1. I'm going to hang on to that until I can find a PSP that does not have a charger. More cables. Sony Sports Walkman with batteries that have exploded inside, so I'm going to have to take care of that and get them out. A SNES or Super Nintendo power adapter. Those are always good to find. The grungy headphones that go with that Walkman as well. So that is bag number 2. All we have left is one more box, and that will be everything. The Walkman, by the way, will be staying in the collection. I also like to keep old Sony equipment. So yeah, let's move on to the final box. Before I forget, there was one other item that I completely missed while I was recording this. I thought I should add it in. It is this little mini tripod. Now, I've picked it up for very little. Unfortunately, the locking mechanism, unless I'm missing something, as the bar falls off, it doesn't really hold it too well. I've been trying to figure out what exactly is wrong. Certain sides hold better than others, so something is definitely snapped inside. I paid about $2 for this, so we'll see if I could fix it. If not, it's not a great big loss. So, the final box is on the ground. It's kind of hard for me to put it into frame, but I'll show you what I got. If you were watching my stream the other day, you would have seen it. So I try to not bang it into anything. I have mini portable black and white TV. I like to use these for decoration sometimes. I bought it for, $1 each, so I have 2 of them. There's audio, video in, and then it has this little adapter for coax into the antenna. Now, there was one issue with the second one, and I will show it to you now. Looks great from the front. There's no issues that we can possibly see. A little slight darkening on the tube, which I was very hopeful was just dirt, but it does not seem to be that case. And if you can see here along the side, it has definitely been dropped. The controls were a little recessed when I got it, so this I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with. I plugged it in without realizing the crack was there, and I heard kind of like electric noises, and I'm pretty sure it is pretty messed up. It looks like this is all burnt in over here, so this might head to recycling. I haven't decided. Might give it away. We'll see. It also has, all the power and everything included, all the cables, so cables probably stay because I'm pretty sure the exact same thing for this one, so if I find another one, who knows, might need those. So that is everything that I picked up. I'm very hopeful I can flip a few of the items, try to recoup a lot of the costs, so to make this trip a little less expensive. And yeah, it was a very successful day yesterday. 5 hours, I would say, I was out driving about. I'd say 4 out of 5 were spent at garage sales, so massive headache at the end of that. It was a very long day. Started at 7 a.m. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and share. I'm well on my way to get to the 200 subscriber mark. It's just a little milestone that I'd like to celebrate. Today I should be going through a lot of this, cleaning it up, maybe on a live stream. I haven't decided about that yet, but Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I will see you in the next one.